Chapter 11, Lesson 2b, Surface Area of Triangular Prisms. If I wanted to calculate the surface area of this triangular prism, I would do it a little bit differently than calculating the surface area of a rectangular prism. First thing I would do is I would break up my shape into which shapes make up this 3D shape. So if you notice on the ends I have two triangles, and then I would have three rectangles. So if I was to draw it out, it would look like this. And if I was to put my measurements, my long sides would be 5s. For these two rectangles, their side lengths would be 5 by 3 and 5 by 3. So two of my rectangles would be 5 by 3. And the rectangle that's attached to the triangle on the back where the base is would be 5 by 4. And then for my triangle, my base times height divided by 2 would be 4 centimeters by 2 centimeters, which is my 90-degree line, perpendicular line coming off of my base. So it'd be 4 centimeters by 2 centimeters. So now we just calculate the area of all these shapes. So my first rectangle, which let's say we numbered our shapes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We know that our triangles are the same. So we can do 4 centimeters times 2 centimeters divided by 2, which equals 8 centimeters squared divided by 2, which equals 4 centimeters squared. We have two of them, so I can multiply my triangles by 2 to get 8 centimeters squared. My two end rectangles, which are my two front rectangles here, are the same. They're both 5 by 3, 5 by 3. And I know a rectangle is area equals base times height, so it would be 5 times 3, which would give me 15 centimeters squared, times 2 would give me 30 centimeters squared. So now I have covered, in this one I've covered shape number 1 and 3, and here I've covered shape number 4 and 5. So all that's left now is my shape number 2. So let's do it over here. Number 2 would be area equals base times height. It's the same 5 because it's the same. The only difference is the 4 because it's touching the back of the triangle. So the rectangle width has to match the triangle. So it'd be 5 centimeters times 4 centimeters, which would be 20 centimeters squared. And I don't multiply this one by 2 because I only have one of these rectangles. I have two of these rectangles, so I multiplied by 2. I have two of these triangles, so I multiplied by 2. And I have one of these rectangles, so I just leave it as 20. Then, same steps as the end, I add up my centimeters, my 30, and my 8, and I end up with 58 centimeters squared. I hope this has helped you to understand how to calculate the surface area of a triangular prism. Thank you for listening and watching.